Welcome to linuxhelp.com. In this tutorial, I will show you how to install Jenkins on Linux Mint 20. Before that, we will know about the Jenkins. Jenkins is a free and open source automation server. It helps automate the parts of software development related to building, testing, and deploying, facilitating continuous integration and continuous delivery. It is a server-based system that runs in serverlet containers such as Apache Tomcat. In this tutorial, we will see about to install Jenkins on Linux Mint 20. In this session, we will see about install Jenkins and then start the Jenkins server and change it to up and running. After that, we will discuss about two major components of the Jenkins. First, I will check my version of Linux Mint OS. My Linux Mint version is 20. We need to download the Jenkins software from the browser. So that switch your browser. Here, search Jenkins download. Click the first link. This is the official site of Jenkins to download their softwares. Here you can see download links. For your left side, it will update 12 weeks once. And for your right side, you can see it will update the versions weekly once. You can download whatever you want, and they can provide every distros also. Here I will select .var package. This var package is a lightweight processor, and it is also support all types of operating systems. Once the package is downloaded, then open the downloaded folder. Here you can see the package is downloaded. In this folder, right click and open terminal. Inside the folder, run the following command to install Jenkins. Click enter. It will take some time to install. Once the installation is completed, then you will see this message Jenkins is fully up and running, and also it provides the admin password to log in the Jenkins account. Copy this, or you can see the password in this particular folder also. Here you can see the password is stored on this file. 99.9% the Jenkins is run as a default port of 8080. Open browser and search localhost :8080. This is the welcome page of Jenkins. Here you need to enter admin password. For that, go to terminal, copy that password, click continue. By default, Jenkins suggests some default plugins. You can install those things, or you can configure your plugins which you want to install on Jenkins. You can select plugins to install. Here I will select install plugins. It will take some time to install those plugins. After the plugins is installed, then you will get this page. Configure your admin users. Here you can configure your admin credentials. Here I am skip this step. And here you can configure the Jenkins URL also. Here I will skip this step. Finally, you will get this message Jenkins is ready. Then click Start using Jenkins. This is the dashboard of Jenkins. Now we will see about the components of Jenkins. Click New Items. In this session, you can create a projects or jobs. For example, if I creating a new one test job or test project, here you can select the project type. There will be some types: freestyle project, pipeline, multi-configuration project, folders, GitHub organization, some other like that. If you select the freestyle project, you can configure your project at your own thoughts. If you select the pipeline, it will depends to another projects also. You can select multi-configuration projects and folders, and you can integrate the GitHub to this Jenkins. Here I will select freestyle project. Click OK. This is the dashboard of test project. Here you can add the description of the project, and if you click source code, here you can select the code management. If you need to integrate Git, and here you can select the repository URL. In this build trigger is used to you can configure the job when you have to run this. If you need to run this job manually, or if you need to run this job if the once the commit is completed, then the job is run. You can configure this job when you want to run this. The next is built environment. The built environments is used to you can configure this job to run under the environment. The build, this is the actual build. In this build you can configure the job, how it will be run and how it will not be run. Then the post build action. This is used to if the job is completed, then it will be run. Like if the job is passed, it will send the mail to the clients. If the job is failed, it will send to the mail to the particular developer. You can configure here. Finally, click save, and then you will see the dashboard. Here you can see the test job is created, but the status is not running. This is the method to create job. If you click peoples, in this people session, you can create a lot of users. Then you configure privileges to them in individually. Then the manage section or manage Jenkins. This is the important part of Jenkins. Here you can configure Jenkins system, global tool setting, manage plugins, and configure global security and all. Jenkins have plugins for everything. For example, if you are need to integrate the GitHub on this Jenkins, it also have a plugins. Why? Because GitHub is the third-party app. If you need to integrate that GitHub to the Jenkins, you need to add the GitHub plugins. To add the plugin, you can configure manage plugins. You can download the all plugins from here only. In this manage Jenkins, we will see about mostly configure system, configure global security, and manage plugins only. Finally, build history. In this build history section, it will show the history of the all jobs. This is the method to install Jenkins and some major components of Jenkins. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and also to watch more tutorial, please visit our website www.linuxhelp.com, and if you have any queries, mail us to support@linuxhelp.com. Thank you.